Good morning. Good morning. This is Wendy, Chamber Vibes podcast. I'm sorry, I was reading something. So I am so glad to be on today. Good morning, Woody.
Did you hear our high-tech way of getting somebody's attention?
High-tech way to start the morning. Hey, it's your turn.
Hey, I'm here.
We're coming on.
We're here.
So I apologize. I was looking down. So Watts Creative Studio, Woody is here with us, and we're ready, man. I'm a little bit distracted.
Well,
but
we got information flowing in this morning.
We do, and I was sitting here focusing on all the things that I want to talk about, looking down, and it was time. The music stopped playing. So there's a lot going on. You know, the short session with the General Assembly was yesterday, and a lot's going to be coming out for the new state budget and all the amendments and things like that are going to be coming out. And we were going to record John Putney later today and have that information out, but we are going to wait a few days to get that out so that we are more informed and decisions will be more solidified.
You want accurate?
We want accurate coverage.
And the latest information. You don't want it to be outdated as soon as you record it.
So some of you may have tuned in for our last recorded podcast with John Putney, and it was great information on the prelude to these the short session. So there will be a lot more coming out, but interesting enough, if you keep up with this, it is constantly changing and of course, and evolving, but it is good to be informed because all of these decisions that are being made right now on your behalf and on your business behalf, you want to stay informed because if you don't like what's going on, you certainly want to let your legislators know how you feel. This is important.
That's right.
And the more involved you are, the better. So there is a lot. The governor's proposed budget goes like this. The American Rescue Plan General Assembly convened yesterday, August the 2nd, to allocate more than $4.3 billion, yes, $4.3 billion, in federal funding through American Rescue Plan. And so the governor is proposing to keep some of the reserves for future COVID relief. And here's how he plans to spend $3.1 billion of the funding in 2022. So unemployment assistance, over 935 million.
Man.
Broadband, 487.5 million.
Oh.
So that was combined sewer overflows and wastewater, over 305 million. For K-12 education, 257 million. Rebuild Virginia, Small Business COVID-19 Grant Fund, 250 million. Public Health Initiatives, 214 million. Higher Education, 161 million. Utility Assistance, 120 million. Mental Health, I think this needs to go up, over 113 million. Public Safety, 77 million. Tourism, 57 million. Drinking water, 50 million. Parks, 26. And it just goes on. So, there's so many different things that we are in need of, right? And you have to have these things, but you want to keep a watch on where this is going.
Yeah. I think they should pull some from that broadband pocket though.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a minute. The broadband, that's a lot of money. And really, when you add in what's already been allocated, it's over, okay, are you ready for this figure? 800 million.
My condensed thoughts about that is that, now granted, when you approve stuff, there's no way of knowing technology 6 months from now, right? So like if you approve something 4 years ago and you start a process, there's no real way of knowing, what's on the horizon. But honestly, with that much money, there's just new technology like Starlink from Elon Musk that is coming to this area late this year, and that provides even faster broadband than what will be hardwired here for $100 a month and will be accessible just about anywhere. So
I mean,
it's
it's
just
so exciting to be
oh my
right on the
gosh.
cutting edge of this technology. So let's talk about that
Yeah.
and how it will affect this area, the low-lying areas that aren't covered right now, like Boonesboro or the lake.
Yep.
Let's pick an area. Let's say like Huddleston. You know, we've
Yeah.
got $1 million homes over there. You know, right now the coverage is not good, but you know, as you said, they're forecasted to have some great technology available for $100 a month. Let's talk about what that's going to mean to them. Let's use an example.
Yeah, exactly. So like, you know, right now with broadband, there's so many deals and franchise agreements in place that it's a monopoly. Like in this area, you have a cable provider, no one else can come in, or you use your cell phone hotspot, which we all know really how that goes half the time, right? And so I get that the
Yeah, and you're using boosts and all these other things to go along with it.
exactly. So, but really within the next year, I mean, I think you're going to be amazed, especially with like people like Elon and this Starlink, because honestly, once it becomes available, I'm getting it here. It's got super fast speeds and it's easy to set up. And the price is, I can't believe it's only $99 a month and then $500 for the hardware. Now you tell me who doesn't
Right.
have good service, who doesn't have good internet, that price to them is a godsend. And then even for people like here, when we opened up, there was no cable. So we had to wait 6 months for the cable company to run cable, and it was going to cost us thousands of dollars. Luckily, you go up the chain and somehow that got shuffled around. But you know, it's still a couple of $100 a month for something that'll be less than half of what you'll get for this. So really with like emergent technologies, it's not sad. I wouldn't say that, because I know people are doing the best they can when they make these decisions. But when you say 800 million to get internet out, and you've got technology like 6 months away,
And well, now that's what it's
that they
projected.
didn't pay
and hopefully
anything
so.
for the area, like there's no part of that budget that paid for this Starlink. Like so for me, it's like that is a lot of money that could go somewhere else. And this, like, I get that years ago, like, oh, we're gonna, you know, infrastructure for that, but gosh,
And we do need it. We want
need
to
it.
say we are an advocate
Oh,
as a chamber.
absolutely,
And you
gosh.
think about what's, you know, changing and really evolving for our businesses, this whole environment right now since 2020, and for our students too, because we don't know what's coming down the pike. They may be back home, but students, home businesses, remote workers,
Oh, it's a necessity.
broadband
Yeah.
is essential.
Oh, you've got to have it. There's no way. I don't see how you can operate without high-speed internet these days. Like, you really can't. So, I mean, but what is super cool for a nerd and Trekkie like me is just seeing like stuff like this. Like, I'm looking on the website right now and the speeds and how easy it is to get, and it's just amazing that, you know, years ago you used to have dial-up, you know, and then now it's like you've got a satellite that can be delivered to your door and set up within 5 minutes, and you've got blazing fast internet in the middle of nowhere. So it's exciting.
It really is. I have to agree, and it, you know, we want to see it happen. It's crucial, and you know, technology is so advanced right now, and the speed of it is insane. You can't even keep up.
No.
But it is exciting.
It's
to
exciting.
see everything coming to fruition and all of these great ideas. And speaking of that, there's a great idea. I've been so like really watching Richard Mansell. He's in Roanoke, Vincent area. And he has developed some groundbreaking technology on charging batteries and with drones. It's drone technology. He was not an engineer by trade. He was associate pastor of a Baptist church in Covington. And, you know, he didn't go to school for this, I don't think. I mean, but he has an aptitude for technology. And now he's got this company, IVO, and he's working on a new power source that can replace batteries. I mean, insane.
Wow.
Like, watch this guy. I mean,
Yeah.
he's one to watch, okay? This guy with his ideas and the technology that he's developing, this is going to be worldwide. I want to have him on the podcast at some point. But, you know, it's exciting to see how this is going to be used in the future. He was in the Gauntlet program, and that's how I got to know what he was doing and went through that in last year. And so now he serves as a mentor for the startups, and, you know, he's in the program still that way. But he's one to watch, this IVO. with this new technology, you can sit this, whatever it is that he's developing, and I'm not techno savvy, I'm minus on that, but you can set it in a room and everybody's phone batteries will be charged.
That's
Okay,
so
like
crazy to me.
that's insane.
I just can't even.
Seriously, how would you even invent this stuff? Like okay, so let's just segue right into your question of the day on that.
Yeah.
So if you were to invent something, what would it be?
See, I don't even, like, there are things, I used to think that I'm like a technology nerd, like, but I just upgraded my phone like a week ago, right, to the newest iPhone.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
No, I pushed it and pushed it and pushed it, and I had a super old iPhone, and I was trying to hold on, and then it kept doing something, and it would stay charged for about 30 minutes, and I just, for business, I couldn't do it. But what amazed me is once I got this new phone, I'm like, the technology that has leaped, in 2 or 3 years for phones, blew me away. Like, you don't even have to plug in a charger anymore. You just lay it on a thing and it charges. The camera in it is almost as good as my $4,000 Sony camera in my bag. It's amazing the amount of technologies in this. And so, like, for that battery technology, that is super exciting, because that is something in a wireless world that is man, I'm excited to see where he's going with that. So I don't know what I would invent, because I just for the internet, like that's super important, because and wireless charge, I have no clue. Right, if you told me right now, like, we're living in Star Trek times, basically.
We are.
So I
have no clue. And you just think about today, and then, like, you can't even imagine, like, what 10 years from now is going to be.
Gosh, I can't.
But I do think the batteries are going to be replaced with different technology. And when you read about this, it's so far above my, what I can think of as far as technology, what's available out there. It's like a whole different realm. So I encourage everybody listening to read up on IVO and this technology, because it's going to blow your mind.
It's exciting.
It is. It's very, very exciting. So we'll have to have him on and talk about it. But there is a lot going on just for Virginia alone. I know a lot of people are concerned with, the COVID and what's coming and all this. So you definitely want to stay informed, and certainly legislatively too, for your business. But we are here to help you as a chamber, and we are offering this great, great program. I cannot say enough about it with the SBDC, with our Bedford business game plan. And it's 9 weeks. It started last week, but I want to encourage anyone out there, anyone listening that has a business that is struggling or just wants to enhance what they already have, and really kind of analyze what took place in 2020 and where they want to go from here. You will have consultants. You will have people at your disposal. This is a free program, 9 weeks long, which now it's only 8 weeks left, but we will still accept you into the program. If you call, email us, you can call me today, 540-586-9401, and say, I'm interested in this program. I have a manager, that I can send, and it is on Thursday evenings at 6 p.m. from 6 to 8. And, our first really main thing to do is really do the SWOT analysis of your business, which is important to see, what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, opportunities, threats. These are very important to moving forward. You've got to gain a perspective of what's going on right now. What can you enhance? What's working? What's not? And let's focus on that and get the help that you need, because, when you need that help, there are resources out there for you, and the Bedford Area Chamber is here to help you navigate and make sure that you're taking advantage of the tools and the opportunities that are available to you for free. Mm-hmm. So please take advantage of that program, and we'll look forward to hearing from you. We also have schools getting ready to start, Woody. I mean, I cannot believe here we are. I know all the parents are excited.
Yes.
It is time, and they're getting the last bit in on their vacay and trying to get all the school supplies and meet the teachers next week, and school starting on the 11th. So a lot is going on.
It's a week from now.
It's
right?
a week from now. Yes,
7
a week
days.
from today.
Oh.
School will be starting. You're going to start seeing all those pictures. I love the pictures.
You just heard. I just heard a bunch of
school.
parents outside just.
They're screaming.
Down.
They're celebrating. They're going to sing some praises. But, and they're just glad that kids can go to school, right? Like, let's face it. That's a good thing. And, but I want to mention a program that's right here in our area that helps with kids. It's the 7th annual Back to School Care Fair. And Johnson Health Center, they're one of our members. They're sponsoring that. It's August the 7th from 4 to 6 p.m. And it's a drive-through event. You must have the child with you to receive. You get a book bag and school supplies, and it's all free. And the address that you want to go is Johnson Health Center, 2402 Atherholt Road, Lynchburg, Virginia. And again, at August the 7th, 4 to 6, where your child, if you don't have the school supplies or the things that you need, or you need more and you can't afford it, you must have the child with you. So just remember that. And if you have several children, they must be with you. But then you can get they will present to you and receive the book bag and the school supplies. So that is a great program.
It's awesome.
Lots is happening. Oh my gosh, really and truly. It used to be the summer was kind of downtime for us because of vacation.
Yeah.
And then we would like ramp back up in the fall and have our annual gala. Well, actually, our annual gala we used to be in the spring. But I do want to remind folks that are our listeners that we are having our annual gala and awards ceremony October the 1st this year. Again, typically that would have been in the spring, but we moved it because of COVID and everything that was happening. Moved it to the fall, and so that'll be at Cedar Oaks Farm this year. And you want to mark your calendars for this because we have got a great evening planned. We will have bring back our silent auction, and it will be exciting. We only have seats for about 250 people. Normally, we sell out for this event, and it's our biggest event of the year. So please mark your calendar October 1st. You're going to hear more about that. We're going to be soliciting for some gifts for the silent auction from your business. And then if you do donate, then you'll be put into a drawing for a nice prize that we'll be announcing later. So you do want to donate and you want to come out and support your chamber and network as well. But also you will have a chance to vote and nominate for Small Business of the Year, Large Business of the Year, Nonprofit. You'll have Agribusiness. Then we have Citizen of the Year, Lifetime Achievement Award, Rising Star. So many opportunities. And so we'll look forward to an Outstanding Service Award as well. We also have that. So be thinking right now about which business that you would like to nominate for one of these awards, because that is an important recognition. And we want to hear from you. So we'll have that up on our website that you can go to get the form and submit who you'd like to nominate. That's going to be exciting.
That's exciting.
Lots is happening. So what do you, if you were to invent something, then you didn't answer that. You don't know what it would be?
Oh my gosh. What would I invent? See, now every time I think of like, oh, that'd be cool, like it's already out there.
It's getting out there. And you're scared. What you are, you're scared to say, because then somebody will do it right.
Well, it used to be when you watched Star Trek that you were like, oh man, that's so crazy. Like even like the, the communicators and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. Now that would be cool. Now the next thing is a transporter. That would be cool from Star Trek. Or also, which would be amazing, is the replicator, which would, replicate food, drink on the deck of the starship. So that would be, if I could invent anything, it would be a replicator from the Enterprise of starships because...
well, I hope you do.
How amazing would that be?
Oh my gosh. Too amazing to even say. All right, I'm going to rattle through a couple events, and then I want to go to our national day of celebrations and birthday. But I do want to talk about, so this Friday, if you're interested in joining a committee, we do have our government affair committee that will be talking about all these issues that are going on right now in the short session. And we will have, John Putney's supposed to be there, and then we'll have lots of other pivotal people that are involved in our legislative issues will be in these meetings. So VIPs are there. It is this Friday at 9 a.m. at the Town Municipal Building. If you are interested in attending, please give us a call or email. And the number is 540-586-9401. And you may attend these committee meetings. Normally they're once a month or every other month, depending on what's going on. So we have a grand opening and ribbon cutting ceremony for Electrico Art. Oh my gosh, this is going to be awesome. Mark your calendars, August 19th. This is coming up, 4 o'clock. We're going to have the ribbon cutting. It's going to be our Connect 4. It's at 207 East Depot Street in Bedford. And they will have food, drink, music, door prizes, you name it. Come out. This is a co-op space where there's a lot of artisans that are in there, and it is so much fun. Unique items all throughout. The bistro is coming. The art gallery is coming. So much that Wendy has done, and this is huge for Bedford. So really putting us on the map, and we're looking forward to that. But mark your calendars again, August 19th from 4 to 6. That's a Thursday. So that will be great. And then I want to mention a couple of member events. So the YMCA is doing a music festival Saturday, August the 21st. And that will be Flying Blind is the first band coming on at 4. And then the Coleman Brothers Band at 7. Now we're doing their ribbon cutting at 6:45. So if you want to be there for that, show up and jump in the photo. But they're going to have a beer garden, food trucks, bouncy houses, gaga ball, rock wall climbing, mist houses, vendors, you name it. It's going to be there. It is $5. Tickets are available at Bedford YMCA until the 20th, so until the day before. At the door, it's going to be $7. And under 5 and under is $5. And their address is 1111 Turnpike Road, Bedford, Virginia. It's right on 460. And lots are going on. You cannot bring food or drink in with you because they're selling it. So, but I think the music will be great. So mark your calendar for that. And then we have same day 5K obstacle course at Poplar Forest. Face the Forest is going on during the day, and you can have families, teams, all ages are welcome, and register at poplarforest.org. Face the Forest if you want to participate. It's a mud run through the forest. Challenge yourself, and you're going to scale walls, tackle rope climbing, haul gravel buckets uphill. I mean, it sounds a little tough, I'm going to say.
It's
3 miles plus with all that going on.
I was the photographer of that.
Were you really?
Yeah, I don't think I'm doing it this year, but that is a crazy event. It's great. It was good for families. Like, it's a lot of fun. Like, everybody comes in clean, but they leave like covered in mud. So it's fun.
And free ice cream at the finish line.
Well, there you go.
I mean, you don't have to give me a lot more than free ice cream.
Free ice cream? Yeah, I'll come for that.
I'll serve it. I'll serve the ice cream. How's that? Be there and welcome them, because seriously, they deserve that after all of that. Now they're going to have to wipe their face off or something because they're going to be covered.
They actually get hosed down with a fire truck.
Do they really?
Yes, they have a fire truck there.
Imagine.
Yep, that has just the hose going, and they wash off, and it's a fun event. It's great. It's a good family event too. So it's a good one. Plus, it's at Poplar Forest.
Right, you can't beat that.
It's amazing.
In the forest, and you're challenging yourself. I mean, that is a huge challenge.
That's right.
And if you're participating and you want Woody to follow you with the video and have an exclusive, please give us a call.
Yeah.
Because he'll do a special segment and we'll interview you on our podcast.
I did it for years. Like, I didn't do the event for years. I took pictures and video of the event. But, as I get older, I'm like, I can't keep up with these people. Like, I can't. I get it. You need a younger photographer running around. I can't catch these people down. They're too fast for me.
All right. So at the end of the race, we'll do an exclusive, get a couple pictures of you eating ice cream and celebration that you finished and you did not die.
While I'm sitting in a chair at the finish line.
Right. With a fan on. And one of those misty blowing.
Yes. As long as I'm comfortable, that's all that matters.
That's awesome. We have a grand opening with Lynchburg Pediatrics. Ribbon cutting is at 11. It's August the 28th. And so we are actually doing the ribbon cutting 11, but this is an event that goes on all day from 12 to 3. So bring out the family. It's going to be a lot of fun, games, food, much more. Meet the staff. You're going to win. They're going to have door prizes all day long. The address for this, again, is August 28th, 12 to 3. We're doing the 11 o'clock ribbon cutting. 301 Grist Mill Drive in Forest. Yes, the address is Forest, and their name is Lynchburg. It's because they've been here forever. And they were located in Lynchburg and just moved to Forest, really. So that's going to be exciting. Lots to offer there. And then, so let's not be remiss and let's talk about really quick National Day of Celebration. I just want to say Chocolate Chip Cookie Day.
Today's a great day.
I mean, I love
will
chocolate
be
chip
celebrating
cookies.
that today.
I really prefer them warm.
They have to be chewy for me. I am the
chewy.
Yeah, I'm the
so
doughy.
So you like the chewy, doughy.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'd rather them. You don't want them to be like crunchy.
No.
Not crunch, because those are cooked too long. I agree. I have to agree. I do like my cookies warm and soft.
I got to be able to when you I don't want to say break them, but when you divide it like if you do it in half, it can't break. It's got to pull away.
It's got to pull away.
It's got to pull
away.
away.
All right, we're gonna have to do the test on this.
I'm willing to test these out. I'm willing to do that.
I think we should have a company that we say, hey, let's do a chocolate chip cookie day test.
I don't know why.
And see who passes for air preference. Because that's always important. All right, birthdays today, Martin Sheen and Meghan Markle.
Meghan Markle.
She turns 40 today.
She
born
turned
in
40. Welcome to the 40 club, Megan.
Right? She looks so young. I was shocked. I had to double check it. I had to triple check it, really. I was like, 40? She does not look. What? She does not look 40. Duchess of Sussex, married to Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex. So.
Happy birthday, Megan.
Happy
I'm
birthday,
sure she's listening.
Megan.
She's got to be listening.
I feel sure she is because we just have it going on.
I know. She's listening.
But a happy birthday, and we look forward to many more from you and all of that. Government affairs, don't forget, this Friday, 9 a.m. at the Town Municipal Building. We'll look forward to seeing you there. And thank you for tuning in to Chamber Vibes.